What's going on, Master Duel fans? James Polk here. All I can say is that throughout the whole course of the midsummer season, it's almost that time for it to end, and just a short reminder of what goes on with the rest of the summer season. As everyone should know, in case if I expect for long pauses, that pretty much means to, as a pro tip, to stay hydrated at all times. And with that being said, this hand, it's definitely something. Normal Mantis. There's the Imperm. Mantis into Sarah. One set. Flourish Hills. Discard Vera for Corolla. Revive Vera. Corolla. Duck on the discard. Getting Kelbeck. Revive Mantis. Mantis, grab back Floodgate, Sarah setting Gravedigger, and pass. Extravagance, doesn't care about the extra deck. Impermanence, on Vera. Vera, revive Flower Girl. Sarah, for Atrax. For a deck that uses Pot of Extravagance in Kashtira, I think I'm convinced that this Kashtira player has multiple copies of everything in the extra deck aside from the Shangri-Eras. So, Kashtira, mission of the deck focuses on nothing but 7s. Yes, I am aware of Rise Heart being a 4, but if you happen to use its own effects, he becomes 7. So, now when it comes to Kashtira, obviously the deck is not full power without any of the missing stuff. The field spell, Theosis, a Rise Heart, and so on. But for now, the debut of Kashtira. One's a fire, one's a earth, one's a wind, one is water in terms of the main deck attributes. And yet, all of them share the same common effect. Anything your opponent does in terms of monster effect by Fenrir, spell effect off from Unicorn, or trap off from Ogre, as well as declaring an attack, the bigger level Kashtiras get to do something. Fenrir, target one face up card your opponent controls. Unicorn, you get to look at your opponent's extra deck. Ogre here, look at the up to top 5 cards excavated, and all of them have to banish one face down. One from deck, one from extra deck, one from face up on your opponent's field. And of course, when it comes to the bigger Kashtiras, if you control no monsters at all, free special from hand. And of course, Fenrir, 24-24. Unicorn, 25-21. Ogre, 28,000. 28,000. Random fun fact, Kashtira Ogre is actually a Mega Monarch with those stats. 2,800,000 attacks. So that means cards such as Tenacity of the Monarch, Domain of the Monarch synergizes with this type of strategy, and so on. And then Kashtira Rise Heart. If you control a Kashtira monster, free special from hand, and the turn you use Rise Heart's effect, You cannot go to your extra deck unless it's Xyz, obvious reasons. During your main phase, if this card was normal or special summon this turn, banish one Kashtira card, spell trap included, that isn't Rise Heart. Banish the top 3 cards from your opponent's deck face down. And if you do happen to banish any, this card's level becomes 7. Kashtira Shangri-Ira. Rank 7, Fire, and all of them are psychics, with the exception of Rise Heart being a warrior. 2 or more level 7s is what it takes to make it. During each standby phase, free special a Kashtira monster from your deck. And then each time a card your opponent owns and possesses is banished face down outside of the damage step, you can choose one unused main monster zone or spell trap zone. While it's face up, that zone cannot be used. Random fun fact, by the way, even if you were to negate the effects of Shangri-Ira, the zone lock doesn't matter because you, aka the player, can apply and to choose which zones you are locking in. So keep this in mind that the zone locking still works, even if Shangri-Ira is negated. And then if this card on the field will be destroyed by battle or card effect, detach one instead. So saving grace of destruction. Kashtira Birth. Normal summon level 7s without tribute. During your main phase, special summon one of your non-Xyz Kashtiras that is banished or in your grave. And then if your opponent activates a spell or effect of a spell and you control a Kashtira, target 3 cards in your opponent's graveyard, not up to, but exactly 3, banish them face down, and then each effect of birth once per turn. Kashtira preparations. During anyone's turn, special one Kashtira that is banished or in your hand. If your opponent activates a trap or the effect of a trap and you control a Kashtira, and this card is already face up, look at your opponent's hand, banish one card from it face down. Oh, almost forgot. Fenrir searches a Kashtira monster, self included. Unicorn searches a Kashtira spell card. And Kashtira Ogre searches for a Kashtira trap. Now, when Wave 2 comes in, more Kashtira cards to go over in the near future. So start off fresh with the Kashtira Unicorn as the free special since there are no monsters. Floodgate from hand, courtesy of 8 tracks. And the game instantly ends. And this next matchup, looking at this hand, I'd say we're up to a good start. So, Punk Xiamen getting Folksy Tune, discarding Nibiru for Dear Note, Jam Dragon Drive, pay 6, and then Dear Note revives Xiamen. Dragon Drive getting Shatterfoil Xiamen. Psychic End Punisher. Generic level 11 light psychic synchro with 3,500 both ways. While your life points are less than or equal to your opponent's, this Synchro Summon card is unaffected by activated effects of your opponents. To get around that thing, continuous effects do not activate. Once per turn, pay 1,000, target one monster you control and one card your opponent controls, banish them. At the start of the battle phase, make this card gain attack equal to the difference in your life points and your opponent's. Wow. Just straight up Psychic and Punisher. Specials tops. Duck, discard Earth Statue because punks are Earth. Revive Earth Statue. Awakening Force, discard Bear, toss out Kelbeck. Revive Bear, and then Kelbeck, mill 5. Duster Raigeki, Flower Buds, Mechanical Hound, and Keldo. And as for the mills, Punk Kashtira as it seems. So double Fenrir, Ogre, Radiant Kaiju, and Ukyo Punk Shirakusai. Punisher gains that much. I take 36. Just so that the Punisher gets affected. 2 together for Asa. Asa for Fenrir. And why crafting the Fenrirs when I can actually steal one? Xiamen Summon. Pay the 6. And then that's pretty much scoop for Punk Kashtira. And this next matchup, looking at this hand, I'd say we're off to a good start. Allure Darkness, banishing Swift, Gaia the Fierce Knight. Gaia deck, if this is the only card in your hand, normal summon without tribute. Nope, it is another Kashtira matchup. Birth, set, special Unicorn, Unicorn getting another birth. 3,000 flat for, in terms of life point payment, the Ascendant of Thunder. 3,000 life to special from hand, and then if this card summoned this way and its owner's control gets killed by an opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, gain 5,000 life. Shangri-Ira. Preparations activated. Shangri-Ira for Fenrir. Flourish Hills, discard 8 tracks, get Vera, revive Flourish, Fenrir, banish it face down, Shangri-Ira, zone lock. Awakening Force, discard Vera, toss out Mermelio, revive Vera, Vera, mind control Shangri-Ira, make switch it to attack because of content. Normal Dionea summon target Mermelio for revival and spot removal, and then Kashtira player scoop. And for this next matchup, looking at this hand, I'd say we're off to a good start. Set, normal Arachnocampa. Arachnocampa for Sarah, and it's pass. Okay, Salamangreats. Circle, getting Gazelle. Signet Mining, discard Ash for Spinny. Normal Flame Buffalo. Flame Buffalo into Baylynx. Buffalo is 1. Baylynx is 2. Break off Trap Hole as 3. Get the field spell, of course. Buffalo, discard, Spinny, draw the 2. Sarah, Gazelle. Summon itself, Special Myrmilio. Mandatory effect, off Myrmilio. Gazelle, sending Roar. Sarah, setting Gravedigger. Spinny, Sanctuary trigger. Gazelle for Lingeribo. Parallel Exceed. Trigger for another copy. Parallel Exceed over Sarah. 2 together for Splash Mage. Splash Mage for Gazelle. Salamangreat Mirage Stalio. Stalio effect, detach Spinny for Foxy. 2 together. Whoa! Eco Talker, Heat Soul. Pay 1,000, draw 1, and 2 set. Alright, board state moment. 2 blanks, could be anything. Trap negate. Baylynx is in the grave, so saving grace for Mirage Stalio and Sanctuary. Let's go to work. Myrmilio into Sarah. Heat Soul. Pay 1,000 to draw 1. Special Pegatops. And permanents on tops, which we will keep. Sarah. There's the Ash. Gravedigger's Trap Hole as Chain 3. Lingeribo as Chain 4. Dianea, normal summoned, target Myrmilio. A second copy of Infinite Impermanence. Sarah, to set the Floodgate. Pegatops over Heat Soul. 2 together for Caleria. Set. End phase, Caleria, revive Myrmilio. Myrmilio, spot removal, but Baylynx saves the field spell. Mirage Stalio. Getting out Salamangreat Falco. Floodgate, circle, getting Gazelle in response to Floodgate. Caleria, reset button to Floodgate. Normal Buffalo, Foxy, discard Gazelle, bring it back. Spinny, bring it back. 4 of them for Salamangreat Pyro Phoenix. Now, no Salamangreat player list has ever played Pyro Phoenix, so let's see what's up with this card. Link 4, Fire Cyburst, 2800 attack. 2 or more fire effects to make it. And due to Mirage Stalio being used, locked into fire monsters. First chance, the card gets Link summoned by using its duplicate of Pyro Phoenix. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. Each of the following effects of Pyro Phoenix once. Target 1 Link monster in your opponent's graveyard, special it out to your opponent's field. And then if a Link monsters, more than one, is special summoned to your opponent's field outside of the damage step, target one of those monsters, burn your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. So it's a revival with a hint of burn damage. Mirage Stalio, target Myrmilio. Flower Buds, target Pyro Phoenix. Return Myrmilio, return Pyro Phoenix. And 1 set. Pegatops. The third Imperm. Normal Myrmilio. Getting Trap Trick Chapo Nightmare. Set. and pass. And Caleria, revive Arachnocampa. At this point, any monster that my opponent summons is going to get floodgated. Foxy, discard Rage, bring it back, gets floodgated, and reset button by Caleria. Normal Mantis, Mantis getting Vesiculo, Flourish Hills, discard Vesiculo, getting Full Bloom, revive Pankratops, Field Spell, switch Arachnocampa to attack, Arachnocampa into Falco, Falco setting Circle, Mantis over Foxy, Pankratops, and Caleria lethal. So guys, that's gonna do it for this wonderful, intense action. And if you really love to see more, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time.